introduction to some sleep technologies, and I'm laying here on a magnetic mattress with a Gina, and I've just had a lovely roll out on my back which felt divine, and had a little snooze with the iPad here and the pillow. And I wasn't planning to do the interview like this, but I'm feeling so good I don't want to get up. So I'm going to hand you over now to Susanne Ridolfe, who will be able to explain to you more about the products and their benefits. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you. Thanks for inviting me.
You're welcome. So I'd like to hear more about your wellness technologies. Tell us a little bit of background behind your products.
Well, what you just was introduced to is what we call a rollout. So it's introducing you to our what we call sleep technologies, and that's one of what I believe, the major and the most important fundamental thing for general health and well-being is our sleep. So the company that I work with produces wellness technologies that you can implement into your home and also your work environment. And by getting onto these technologies, you are, as you felt yourself, your energy levels are better, the stresses are dealt with better, or the stresses are taken care of, if you like. You rejuvenate in that environment, you build up your energy levels, you recharge your batteries. But you're also in that, with the sleep technology, in that deep sleep, you build up your immune system. So it's all about, supporting your body and your being to a healthier future.
Yeah.
Built on prevention.
Yeah. Well, so many people just think that sleep is there because you sleep when you're tired, and they understand, yes, you need to re-energize yourself, but there's so much more to having a really good sleep. And you've touched on a few of those important reasons, like your immune system and recharging your batteries. So what sort of products do you have in the range, and can you tell us a little bit about what you've got there beside you?
Yeah, Nikken has over the years, they've been in operation for 35 years now, so it's a research company, so they research and they improve on their technologies every year. So we just come out with a new, what we call mattress topper. So what I have here is a sample of a mattress topper, so it's about 7.5 centimeters thick. The idea is you get your mattress topper to the size of your bed, and you put it on top of your existing mattress, and then you cover it with your sheets. So in the mattress topper, we have what we call the magnetic technology. The whole idea with the magnetic technology in the sleep system is it helps to relax you. So when your physical being relaxes, very often your mind goes, and then you end up in that deep quality sleep, which is very restoring for health and well-being. And then here is my little baby quilt. So this is a sample of the quilt that we have, which also contain wellness technologies that helps to improve your sleep. And then it comes with a pillow. So when we're talking about the sleep system, it's your mattress topper, your quilt and your pillow. So you're cocooned into the technologies when you go to sleep. So except for the, we mentioned the magnetic technology, the other wellness technologies that the company has implemented in there. You have negative ions in that sleep technology. You have what we call far infrared technologies in there as well. All of them supporting your health and well-being.
And tell me about the inner soles that you've got there.
Oh, I stood you on the inner soles. How did you feel when you were on the inner soles?
Well, I actually, I felt some charging there, some energy. I definitely did feel a little bit of buzz in my feet going through my body. And yeah, do you want to do that demonstration that we did before and just show the viewers about the way that it changed my focus on my strength?
And balance?
Yeah, on my balance, yeah.
Happy to do that. The inner soles was the first product that Nikken came out with, so this is 35 years ago, and it was the only product we have for the first 5 years of existence. And people just started to feel so much better, energy levels, productivity, as you mentioned yourself. If you're that focused, well, then you're much more productive.
Yeah.
Because your mind is also, it's not only your physical being, but it works on your mind as well. So if you're more focused on your mind, well, then you better deal with what you need to deal with, and you're more productive.
Yeah, so it doesn't actually make you stronger, but it makes you more focused, which allows you to be more stronger.
That's correct.
Yeah.
You can't just put inner soles in your shoes and think that your muscles are growing.
Yeah.
You still have to go to the fitness center to do that. It's not
Yeah.
going to help you with that.
Yeah.
But it's the same as if you go into a session of meditation, for example.
Yes.
You know, if you test your strength before and after, you will appear stronger after your meditation session than beforehand.
Okay.
Okay, so
Yep.
you're much more, because you're much more focused. So when you're focused, it's the same as athletes. Many athletes use our products, and they need focus and concentration when they go in and do their competition and performance.
Yes.
And yes, we can do that with our mind, and the product helps you to do that as well.
Okay.
As I say to people, you can't meditate 24/7,
Yeah.
but you can use the products 24/7.
Okay. All right. Well, let's do this demonstration for the viewers, and we'll show them how it works.
Okay. Okay. So if you want to come and stand onto the inner soles, please. And just tell me if you feel anything from just standing onto the inner soles. And I'm asking that because some people are sensitive to energy, and most of us don't feel anything in particular. And we still get the positive benefits from it.
Yeah. Now I can feel a charge, definitely.
Yeah, and you told me before that you're starting to become quite sensitive to energies in your body.
Yeah,
More
definitely.
intuitive. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just a muscle test with you.
Mhm.
So what I'm going to ask you to do is just to raise your hands with one hand on top of the other. And I always ask people here if you have any discomfort in your neck and shoulders or in your lower back.
No.
So I'm going to put a bit of pressure onto your hands, right? So I'm entering a bit of stress into your system. And I just want you to resist me. Now this is not a wrestling match.
Okay.
I'm just putting a little bit of pressure onto here. You ready?
Yep.
Okay, and you resist me? You feel nice and strong there, don't you?
Yeah.
And this time I'm going to push up just to see how your balance is. So push down. And nice and solid there as well.
Yeah.
Alright? Now I'm going to take the inner soles away from underneath your feet. So if you step to the side. And you come back again. And you just do the same thing. And I'll see if there's anything different. Alright? You ready? And resist me. Do that again. Resist me. Okay, so not as strong there. And here I'm pushing up. Okay, and you're losing your balance there straight away, alright?
Yep.
So for you, what is the difference? What do you feel when you're on the inner soles? So step onto them again. Now to me you appear stronger here, right?
Yeah.
So I can push down quite hard and you're not gonna, you're very solid, aren't you?
Yeah. It's amazing.
It is amazing. It's a bit spooky.
Yeah. Wow. It's a hidden secret of, quite valuable for athletes, but there's obviously more benefits for people other than athletes, right?
Yeah, many people ask me what's the trick, and there isn't a trick to it really. You know, as soon as you get onto the product, they immediately, react with your own magnetic field. So you have a magnetic field in you already.
Yeah.
So in one, you can see this as a supplement to your magnetic field, or you can say every cell in your body has a magnetic charge.
Yeah.
But because of the stresses we have upon us, it's disordering the system.
Wow.
Right? So when you put yourself on a magnetic field that works in, that matches your own magnetic field, all those disorder in the system starts to become in alignment. So the cells are in alignment, and when you are in alignment, you're more focused and you can restrain the energy more efficiently, if you like.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
It does make sense. So, because I was always wondering about the magnetic products, how do you measure if your body needs a certain amount, or how do the products know that one body, because we all need different things for our body, so how do the products know what our body needs?
Well, as I said to you before, Nikon is a research company, right? So they went out and researched, and scientifically, the magnetic field that we have out in nature goes up and down in waves.
Yeah.
And apparently, we are in a very low dip at the moment, so there's not enough of the magnetic field out there. So if you think about that, every living being on this planet, humans, animals, plants, are deficient in their own magnetic field.
Yeah.
So we can say, okay, well, you and I are magnetic field deficient. So if you put the supplement to you, but it needs to be based on the natural magnetic field that you have out in nature.
Yeah.
So not too high, they measure magnetic field in Gauss.
Yeah.
So the company has put it on quite a low level.
Yeah.
So the idea with this company's products is that you use them 24/7.
Mhm.
So you give that extra supplement.
So not just when you're asleep, you can put the inner soles in your shoes and get the benefit for the whole day.
Well, for me, as I said before, you know, your sleep is your foundation. So that's the basic, right? But you can't take your sleep system with you when you're out and about. So then you use a daytime product, and inner soles works very well for most people.
Okay.
Because if you're not asleep, you're on your feet.
Yes.
And yes, here in Queensland, a lot of the time I walk around barefooted.
Yes.
So I use my magnetic necklace.
Oh,
so that's my daytime product.
Yes.
Or you can choose to wear some of our bracelets. So that's a magnetic, you know, what I would call daytime product.
Yes.
And you can work it out if there is a body, or if there's a part of your body that needs extra bit of support. You know, a lot of people deal with back problems, for example, where inner soles work very well for them.
Okay.
Because it actually takes some of the discomfort away at the same time.
Yeah, yeah.
Neck and shoulder issues, like this is where I put my stress.
Yes.
So if I wear my necklace, it will help to reduce that stress and relax that area. So that's my daytime product, if you like.
Yeah. And what about like for period pains and discomfort? Have you got a product that you could recommend for that?
Yeah. Nikan has worked out products that fits all different parts of the body, if you like. So we have wraps for all the different parts of the body, which is very popular with sports people.
Yeah.
We have smaller magnets, we have bigger magnets that fits down to the back of your trousers for your back or for your abdomen, if you like. The necklace works very well for anything that has to do with your lungs or heart-related issues.
Okay, sounds good.
All right.
Yep. Okay, Susanne, so you've told us a little bit about your sleep technologies that Nikon has. What other products have you got to for health benefits?
Well, as I mentioned before, I really believe that sleep is the foundation. You know, to build up on your wellness pyramid, the next level I would say is hydration. So the company also provides us with water systems that you basically transforms your tap water into what I would say the closest that you can come to nature's water that you will get up in the mountains, in the rivers. So that's available, and they also do what we call an air wellness system, because the air that we have inside our houses is not the best. You know, it's a lot of chemicals and dust and dirt around. So this air wellness cleanses the air, and it also produces negative ions. So negative ions is what you have once again out in nature. It's coming back to nature again. You know, in the rainforest, there's a lot of negative ions that enhances our peacefulness, our rest and relaxation, but also our energy levels.
What benefits to the body does it give?
Okay, well, what most people look at when they look at a water system for their house is they want to take away the chemicals, get rid of the stuff that you don't want to have in the water, so get rid of the chemicals and heavy metals, and the water system does that. But then when you filter water, very often the goodness in the water disappears. So our water source system also replenishes the water with minerals and trace materials, because you want the water to act like a nutrient to you. So that's a different to other filtration systems that you might find out on the market. It also passes over our wellness technologies, which means that the water that you drink, the PIMAG water, is what we call structured water, and you hydrate so much better on structured water than unstructured water. And the third benefit, which is something that we've talked about already, it's your pH balance. So be aware when you look at filtration systems, because a lot of them actually turn your water acidic, and you want your water to be slightly alkaline. Thank you.
That's all from us from now, and thanks for joining us.